Hi everyone, welcome back for another reaction review. Today I am digging into the August video, Going Hunting, from the Gothenburg, Sweden band Avatar. As many of you Avatar fans know, they are in the USA on tour right now. For those of us up in the Pacific Northwest, if you are in Spokane, you guys can catch them this Thursday the 14th at the Knitting Factory. For those of us in Seattle, the Neptune Theater next Monday, October 18th. Make sure you get out and support the band on tour. So without further ado, those of you who are brand new to my channel, I check out all kinds of music. So if you've got something you think I should be checking out and you have a band you love in your area, pop some requests down in the comments. Welcome to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, click the bell. You'll get notified anytime new content comes up. And all of my viewers that keep returning, thank you so much, guys. You are the best. And I love this conversation we keep having about music. It's so much fun and it definitely fulfills me because music is great. And I hope you guys are getting something fun out of it as well. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and dive into Going Hunting. I have not checked it out, but I do know that I am an Avatar fan, so I am very familiar with a lot of their music, and you never know what you're going to get from album to album with these guys. You just really never know if one's going to be heavier or lighter than the next, so it's always an experience. It's always very theatrical, and that theatrics that you see in their videos definitely comes full face in their shows. They do such theatrical, fun shows that it really makes people want to come back for more. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out what they did in this video and see what kind of production they did. And maybe that'll give an idea of what y'all have to expect here in the Pacific Northwest as they roll through town. All right, let's go. It's very black and white theatrical already, so. Their costumes this time, the hee-haw overalls things with the tank tops, is kind of weird to digest.
In the stillness of dimliness of the eye, he discovers his own body. Whisper names in the pillowcase, it's almost like he had somebody. It's okay, I didn't want to go out tonight anyway. I stay right here.
Has that black and white movie feel from like the 50s, 40s.
A body under siege by a foreign mind implanted in the being that used to be so innocent. Is this a cell on my bedroom? Who can tell what secrets lie within this boy's drawer? A reason for his punishment. If I only had a friend like you. 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 What to do when no one's watching? Anything else means nothing. When the world is sick of snatching, we're going hunting. What to do when no one's watching? Anything else means nothing. When the world is sick of snatching, we're going hunting.
Like the theatrics are always top notch.
The world he kept outside got us sent away heights, and the skeletons, the rats inside his drawer are proof that no one's innocent. What is the way? Is it mercy? Is it brave to let the stones fall down upon the sickly, or is it simply punishment? If I only had a friend like
else means nothing now. When the world outside comes knocking, we are going hunting. What to do when no one's watching? Anything else means nothing now. When the world outside comes knocking, we are going hunting. What to do when no one's watching? Anything else means nothing. When the world outside comes knocking, we are going hunting. What to do when no one's watching? Anything else means nothing. When the world outside comes knocking, we are going hunting.
That metamorphosis was cool. What a cool video. Like that, very, very dramatic, theatrical, and kind of leaves that space of trying to figure out exactly what they're doing. But if you're listening to the lyrics and they're talking about the going hunting and the being alone kind of thing and being in your room, I'm like, is any of that part of what we've gone through this past year, at least for us? Because I don't think Sweden had as much of the situation we've had with COVID around the world. But if you're interpreting it in your own life situation, and you know, the whole lyrical part where they're saying that what are you doing when the whole world's not watching, and that, you know, you didn't really want to go outside anyway, like just so like cathartically listening through the song that you can really interpret it your own way. I mean, that's the thing with bands and their music. They may write it one way, but it depends on what you've been through in your own circumstance or where you are in your own life. You're going to interpret it your own way. So it can have that hollow feel to it. It can have this feel of just kind of like it's your rebirth. I really like the track. I think it's cool. And I just love how the delicate piano and the little bit lighter vocals, and then that full open of shred and just come get you comes out of Avatar. They're so good about doing that. And I mean, it's been a while since I've danced with them live. I haven't seen them since Vakken 2019 was the last live experience I got with them. And, you know, to stand in the crowd with my brethren of Avatar fans and just jump up and down and have a great time is always fun. And you never know what you're going to get at a show with these guys. I caught them a few years back before that, and they had an opening sideshow freak show called Hell's a Poppin', and none of us really knew what to expect. They didn't know who this was. We didn't know we were going to be watching people hanging bowling balls from their eyes. Like they were literally swinging bowling balls and holding lawnmowers on their chins and eating, where the guys were eating razor blades, and it was just the swallowing knives. It was the coolest but craziest. And that's what I say. You never know what to expect when you go to an Avatar show. And they're just so much fun and theatrical. I love these guys, and they have such a great Gothenburg sound to them that it keeps you guessing. And for me, like, Avatar Country was an album I loved. And, you know, I like that this band is one that they don't shy away from throwing some Swedish into their sound, like in their lyrics as well. And it's always cool to hear that pop up when it does come. You know, it didn't in this song, and that is totally okay because the guys do whatever the hell they want, and that's Avatar. You know, you're always going to have some fun with them. And you know, I still say, like, one of the funniest videos I think I've ever seen in my life, and it's not a music video, it was an interview that was done with Avatar at one of their festivals when they were in the States. I didn't do the interview, but I saw the interview and I sat there and I laughed because I think literally the girl was asking about what was the worst part about driving, and Johannes was like, you know, I don't have a driver's license. And she was like, well, do you drive a horse king carriage, is what she came out to ask. And the look on the eyes was hysterical. And I still say to this day that that's like, if you're ever telling people to, like, if you want to learn how to interview a band, go hunt down this video, never ask those questions because it was the weirdest. Like, okay, Sweden is Sweden. It's not Amish country. And there's nothing wrong with Amish country, but I think she confused Avatar for where they actually came from. But it was the funniest thing. And so every time I think of Avatar, no matter what, that story always kind of comes up that, oh my gosh, you know, I remember seeing this interview with this band, and they took it great with a grain of salt, and they didn't, you know, they held up like the ultimate professionals, but those are those, what WTF moments. So anyway, do you love Avatar? Is this your first experience with Avatar? Or have you seen them out on this tour in the States that they've been on so far? Like, are you planning, if you're in Seattle, are you going to the show on Monday night? Drop some notes in the comments. If you love Avatar and there's a video out there that you think would make a great reaction on the channel as well, let me know. I've watched a lot of the videos, but I'm not going to shy away from doing reactions on Avatar just because I've seen them. I will still laugh and have a great time in them because they've got such great videos. And I think a lot of the times with these guys, you'll go back and you'll catch something you didn't catch the time before as well. So with that said, thanks guys for sticking around, and I'll see you guys in the next reaction.